All right. Okay then, I'm sure Mr. Sharma was keenly watching and he's going to be a righteous judge as to who shall receive the incentive. Fantastic. We're going to start with our next session, which is going to be a session upon media and the entertainment industry and the future prospects in the Northeast region. And for that, I'd like to invite our dignitaries on stage. Thank you very much, gentlemen and lady. Thank you very much. And for our next session, I would like to invite on stage Shri P.K. Datta, retired IAS officer and ex-Chief Secretary Assam. The session will be chaired by Shri P.K. Datta. Next up joining us on stage will be Mr. Sumit Mittal, the MD of Shashi Sumit Productions. It's also my privilege to invite on stage Ms. Vincimino Ade Kevichusa, producer, freelance media professional. Also joining us on the dais is Mr. Suresh Thomas, the Managing Director of Crescendo Music Private Limited. Also joining us on stage is Dr. Gulshan Sharma, the Director General of International Chambers for Service Industry and Cinematic Tourism. I'd also like to invite Parul Chawla, CMD Picture and Craft, Mumbai. I think my first obvious question is perhaps going to be as to what is the kind of opportunity which beckons upon us when it comes to media and entertainment, and I would ask anyone of you to take up this question first.
Chairperson of this particular session, our chief guest for the day, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me just give you a little brief run before we start this particular session. Cinematic tourism is a buzzword because one of the chapters in my PhD, long time back when I did it, and there are some practical experiences which I wish to share, and we can come in a long way for the Northeast. This particular brochure has been put into your delegate bags. Whenever you get an opportunity, I would request you kindly go through it. And when you go to the third page of this particular brochure, there is a cinematic tourism we are talking about. When you get a time at home, browse, or you can do it right over here also. There is a website called cinematictourism.in. Cinematictourism.in. That is a web portal you can see. 8th of April 2015, last year, Ministry of Tourism, Government of India took initiative and they called all the Secretary Tourisms from the whole country, all the states and union territory, and there was a showcasing of cinematic tourism, further taking it what exactly it is. And thereafter we all had gone to Bombay, exactly after 1 month, 8th of May 2015, when we did the roadshow for cinematic tourism in Mumbai with the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India. Now, 3 examples are very important which I wish to share with all of us. Yash Chopra ji, all the movies, whatsoever he has done throughout his career, right starting from his first movie, Waqt, there was a cinematographer, gentleman called Manmohan Singh ji. He's a chairperson of our ICSI with regard to the media entertainment division. When I talk about movies like Silsila, Lamhe, Chandni, Dil To Pagal Hai, Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, Mohabbatein, all these movies which have been shot abroad, Manmohan ji used to be the cinematographer, later turned into director-producer himself for about 18 commercial, wonderful movies. Cinematic tourism, and I'm sharing, and I just give a little buzz over there. There is a lake on the name of Yash Chopra ji in Switzerland. And what we call a small business card or a visiting card of our, which we give it an exchange with each other. We had gone for a couple of films for shooting with him for the location management from the chamber. It was quite surprising. We could shoot in entire Switzerland anywhere with that just one business card. I would humbly request, when somebody mentioned in the previous session, interministerial, Ministry of Commerce, Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Information Broadcasting, and other such, Ministry of HRD, Skills Development, together if we make a small group, wonders can be done with regard to cinematic tourism and particularly promoting cinema and tourism together in the Northeast. That is the first. Secondly, Rakesh Roshanji we took to Singapore. Singapore Tourism Promotion Board paid 8 crores to Rakesh Roshan to shoot the entire movie called Krish 1 in Singapore. And see the magic. With that 8 crore being spent by Singapore Tourism Promotion Board with 23 days film shoot, cut to cut, where they had promoted their tourist locations, there was a 13% tourist traffic outbound from India for Singapore. Out of 8 crores, they made 80 crores. So that is the second point. Third point, there was a political will and New Zealand launched Kaho Na Pyar Hai, and thereafter the entire government along with their Prime Minister, they had come down to Delhi and they had come to Bombay. There was a road show which we had taken care of, and therefrom there was a new launch, and the tourist places of New Zealand were better known as compared to what they were known before that particular movie. Media entertainment industry has got a great strength, and the chairperson, sir, more I speak, I think we would give a forum to, I would request the people, those who have come from Bollywood, and particularly Parul Chawla, who have been working with us for last 15 years, assembling every year. We do Punjabi Film Fare Awards every year from the ICSI in Mumbai, when we showcase about 400 people together. Why not we should have Northeast Film Festival awards being done, and all the writers, producers, directors, actors, lyrics, singers, musicians, whosoever, whatsoever has done. When Professor Lamba Sahab was talking about education, I take it one step ahead, and Pandey Sahab, Sudhanshu Pandeyji gave me the sight and the thought process the other day. Sir, we have already approached, we have got about 46 writers together from the Northeast assembled with us from this particular conference, and we are coming with the screenplays, storyboards, true stories, natural stories coming as an outcome of this particular program, moving in the direction for cinematic tourism. I would request the fraternity which has come from Mumbai, let's have a tele-serials which are on Northeast. Let's give a chance to the youth from the Northeast so that they can showcase their talent. There's a tremendous talents in this particular region that all can be taken care of. With these words, I request the chairperson, sir, you can give the chance to others, and I'll take your permission. I got to make the arrangements for the lunch and to see that everything goes well, and your famish, the food part to be taken care of.